Hello and welcome to PocketGamer.biz's Monetizer. This is where we look at the monetisation of free-to-play mobile games. Let's just turn this down a bit. So the game we're looking at today is Kabam's Star Wars Uprising. So obviously pretty big license, it being Star Wars. It's a all new game, or kind of all new really kind of experience in the Star Wars universe. So it's set between the end of Return of the Jedi and a new game, The Force Awakens. So Force Awakens obviously coming out at the end of the year, so this game's kind of come out a couple of months beforehand, and I guess it's kind of interesting that you kind of get this now with people's universes, or kind of these game film universes where you kind of have side projects, and obviously Star Wars is probably the great example of ones where there's like millions and millions of different kind of uses of the IP, and trying to keep all that together is kind of, I guess, an interesting issue for LucasArts. But here we are with there's been a lot of Star Wars games. Obviously, this is a free-to-play RPG based in the Star Wars universe. So you can see a few things going on here. Let's have a see what were you doing. So this thing's tapping away. So let's go and have a look at what this is. So this is me. This is my player. Get quite nice customization options to begin with. Different kind of races and all that. All part of the Star Wars kind of a canon. So I've been doing some stuff. I don't know. I've been victorious. It's always nice, isn't it? So my adventure is clicking away. So it's an RPG. So we're going to have a lot of RPG elements. So let's have a quick look and see what's going on here. Oh, there we go. So typical RPG. So this is my current gear set. Now, so I've won a whole bunch of new gear items. You can see there's a rarity thing going on here. Obviously, it's being an RPG. There's going to be some rarity issues going on. There's going to be some levelling up of gear going on. There's going to be some maxing out of gear going on. There's going to be lots of this kind of gear stuff. So let's see what I've got here. Standard body bracers. I can equip them. Okay. There we go. They're on there. Got a new little backpack. Do I equip that? So now I clicked on that to say I can evolve upgrade my my backpack with these items. So again, we're seeing quite a deep RPG system that's going on here. I've got a new blaster. What's this blaster? If I hold that, so that will show me what I get compared to what I've got. I don't have anything equipped, so let's equip that. It's all going rather nice, isn't it? Let's equip that. Helmet. Equip that. Okay, let's equip it all. Goody. So there we are. You'll see it's kind of equipped on there. So it's always nice to see in RPGs. Fairly standard now, I guess. So if I quick look on this, so we can look at my stock Grilla helmet. See if I can level it up. I can't level it up because I haven't got any things to level it up in there. But obviously you can see there's an idea where we're collecting some crystals and the kind of components and doing kind of crafting type things. Still flashing away. What's it telling me again? Yeah, I've got all those new things. Got them all. Yeah. Okay, so that's gone. So I'm level 6. My XP's here. Oh, look, we've got some. Unsurprisingly, some currency. So there's a soft currency, which is this kind of credits one. This kind of 7 with a funny line through it. That's credits. That's effectively the soft currency. Then there's a hard currency, which is called chromium. So as we'd expect to see, we can buy hard currency. This is one of the interesting things about this game, and it's kind of hard to show it. But when you first play the Star Wars Uprising, when you first go into the store, you wouldn't see this one. So this is £40. So equivalent, I don't know what that would be, really getting on for kind of $70, $60. And the only reason that I can see that one is that I spent, in this case, this is in UK currency, £23 on the most expensive option that was available when I first played the game, and then when I go back into the store, it's unlocked a more expensive one. I assume if I spend £40, it's going to unlock and unlock and unlock. Obviously, when it comes to in-app purchases, the most expensive single kind of purchase you can do is $100. So it's kind of, Kabam has been quite obviously careful in the sense that they're not letting people spend that money up front. Some people would argue that is that a good thing or a bad thing, but obviously the decision they've taken, probably because the Star Wars license is fairly fairly mass market, and maybe they want to encourage kind of a retention at the start rather than monetization. That's always something that developers kind of not struggle with really, but have to be aware of. So let's go and have a look at this. Let's go and look at the supplies. So obviously online games, so we're going to have a bit of loading. And this is kind of the main monetization option in the game. So it's kind of thing called the premium crane. So if we go to the premium crane, so here we go. So premium crane was guarantee me 3-star options or better. So this is kind of like what's known in the industry is kind of like a gacha system. So a randomly generated kind of option where you spend some money. So I've actually got 5 grabs available. With all my money that I had, all my chromium that was available, I actually bought some. So I've got 5 grabs available. I think so we'll do 1 grab anyway, just to see how it works. And it says this is the possible loot I can get. Obviously, these are all things that I can then use to equip on my character. So this little chap here is going to go, rah, and lots of smoke and such like it's going to happen. And I'm going to get a thing that's going to go whoosh, and I'm going to get a. Oh wow! I've got a big gun, a carbine rifle. Jolly good. So I can go back and equip that. So in this one, this one is a script crane. I can redeem requisition scripts for components. I have 2 grabs available. I've obviously just earned these by playing. So let's do a grab there. So you're going to get something similar. Another little alien chap. Oh, a bit more like molten metal going on there. Okay, so there we go. We've got some material, press desk scraps used for advanced gear. I've got another grab, so let's use that one up. So what you can see is we haven't really gone into the game at all, but obviously a lot of these free-to-play games, the meta game, what we call it, the stuff that's going on around the game is kind of actually the main bit of the progression really. I've got some crystals. Okay, so we can see then. So we can see basically what I'm going to be doing is either spending money to get some chromium, or actually the game's quite generous in giving you chromium to begin with when you're playing through it, and doing the basic missions, which we'll have a quick look at, and then basically you're kind of also collecting loot during those missions. But the main thing is getting kind of high level loot through this kind of crane system, and then leveling it up, and obviously that makes it easier to progress through the missions. So I've got this. Where's my massive gun? Here's my massive gun. Oh, my massive gun is actually not actually that useful. So that's not so good, because I had a good gun already. So let's see if I can level something up. Let's try this. Let's see if I can level this up. Yeah, so I've got my stock Enforcer tunic. I've got that. Yeah, so it's going to cost me. Obviously, I'm going to use those up, and they were kind of a limited option. And I'm going to spend 300 credits to level it up. So off we go. And I'm going to get a little level up thing, and it's going to go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So it's level 1, and it's now going to go all the way up to level 9. Obviously, I'll level up to 40. So we can see kind of the restriction and the celebration of getting these things, and my attack's gone up by 2, and all these kind of things. You can see all these as well. These are more kind of direct attributes. So that's all jolly good. So no, but I've got that. I know that. Yeah, that's new. I've got it. Okay. Just don't worry about that. So I'm going to talk to this happy dap chap. He's one of the main. He's kind of one of these kind of guys giving me missions at the moment. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Dum de dum 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 de dum. A little bit of dialogue. It's Star Wars after all. So here's the mission now. So this is quite early in the game, but you get an idea. So C3PO is going to tell me about reward levels and yada yada and dum de dum. Oh, okay. Tap on start when you're ready. Okay, thank you. So he's going to tell me that reward level, that I need a player, my character needs a certain rating for me to be likely to kind of achieve it and not get killed. This is guaranteed. This is my possible loot. This is my okay. So because this is for if the minimum rating is 100, the minimum rating to get this other reward stuff. So I've got a chance of getting all that good stuff. So let's quickly zoom off into the mission. There'll be a bit of loading again. And it is interesting in terms of the gameplay for this game. So a lot of Kabam's games have, I think, in recent years have kind of tried to kind of balance kind of what we'd consider kind of skill-based gameplay that we've been used to in the West. We're actually doing something, and I guess kind of what we have with card battler games, particularly in Asia, where you're just really tapping on stuff. So compared to say the James Bond game that Glue's just put out, where you're literally just tapping, and it's a card-based game, you're not really doing anything. In this one, quite whether people could argue how skillful the gameplay is. I'm certainly not very skilled at it. We're going to have to go and tap that. Okay, so I'm collecting. Let's go up here. I'm sure something's going to happen. So obviously this is a bit kind of point and clicky type stuff. I'm going to this ship to see what's there. Oh, some nasty chaps coming. So you just tap on them. I mean, it's not, as I say, it's not the most advanced gameplay in the world, but you can do these little things, special attacks and things. Oh, can you grab that? You can zoom in and come on, take some of that. Oh, he's got a. So yeah. Try and go over and get some more health. Which looks like I'm going to need. So we get a bit of one-on-one action there. Oh, has he gone? Yeah, he's over there. Let someone knows what's going on. So anyway, you get the idea. This might come up. We can't come out of it, can we? Okay, so after that, so there we go. A bit more dialogue. Finish the mission. So didn't miss any action apart from me messing around. So there we go. Mission completed. I've got some XP. It's all nice. I'm going to level up. Not quite. Got some credits. Okay, great idea. And I collected some equipment. This is all going to do its celebratory reveal. So whether it's any good, hard to judge. I have to go into my inventory and kind of see. Well, you can see that that's not very good stuff, but obviously I can probably use it up as I level up other things or sell it off. So that's kind of gives you an idea. There is a good gameplay element, I think, if you're better at me learning the special moves. But the whole point about Star Wars Uprising is all the RPG elements, and there is this kind of big, we've not got into at all, is a big alliance system, and obviously that's something that Kabam will be focusing on. As with all these games, alliance systems are the things that drives them month on month, year on year, and to be a top grossing game, you can have people in the alliance system, and obviously kind of Star Wars is a good example of a brand that people really care about. So yeah, if we go back in here, so you can see these are my abilities. These are the things I weren't really using. I had a diving roll, I had a hold-out blaster, I had a crowd control thing. So it actually does tell me how I should actually be using them. There we go. So yeah, certainly a impressive game from Kabam. This one, I think it's been a bit slower in terms of its performance than they would have liked to begin with. We've been looking at top grossing performance, not been amazing so far, but I think this is a long game for them, and they've kind of had a lot of investment in it. And obviously, the release of the film will help that, so we'll keep an eye on how it goes. But yeah, if you're into Star Wars, certainly, or just into kind of RPGs, definitely worth checking out.